What is going on, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 stocks that I'm looking to swing trade in the month of October in 2018. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Stas, and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So if that's something that you're interested in, guys, if you want to learn more about the stock market, investing, and trading, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram and join the Discord group chat as well as the Facebook group. Both of those are free platforms. We have about 120 people in the Discord chat and about 80 people in the Facebook group. And we're talking about stock trading, investing, entrepreneurship, and just networking with each other on a day-to-day basis in all of those platforms. And they're all down below in my description box. And feel free to just join, shoot me a message, and let me know where you guys are at in your stages of trading and investing in the stock market. So let's just hop right into the topic of today's video, guys. And the first stock that I'm looking to trade is Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX. And I've been talking about this one a bunch over the past couple of weeks in my channel, right, due to the recovery that the stock has been seeing. So for those of you guys that have been paying attention to the markets over the past couple of years, right, we've seen Netflix explode in terms of the stock's price, right? This stock, just in the matter of a couple of months, it went from about $176 all the way up to $425. And pretty much, guys, we were waiting for a big pullback in Netflix stock because we knew that, Netflix was a little bit overvalued, right? Or at least I thought it was overvalued in the $400 to $430 price range where it was trading at, right, a couple of months back. So, we noticed that it topped off at the 423 level. That was a very solid resistance point. And then we saw the massive sell-off to about $300, right? It lost about 25% of its value, right, in terms of the stock's price. And whenever a stock drops about 25%, 20%, 10, 15%, that opens up a margin for profit for us swing traders to come in and capitalize on, right? So that's exactly what I ended up taking notice to in terms of Netflix stock. And, just because it was, took that 25% dip, that is not a reason for us to, start trading the stock until we see some upwards momentum, upwards push. And that's what I was waiting for. So we saw the bounce here at 310 roughly, right? We saw the reversal of the stock, the slow reversal, meaning that, instead of downtrending in price, right, it broke above the EMA, it broke above this 50-day SMA indicator here, and it started to push up in price. And the stock slowly started to make higher highs. Let me just quickly, clear this drawing set for you guys so I can draw some clear lines here for you. And, like I said, we bottomed off at 310, then we slowly started to push up in price. And, we see there's a strong resistance point here on Netflix's stock. And I was actually talking about this in one of my previous videos last week. We wanted to see a break out of this resistance point. And, this pretty much this channel here that Netflix was trading in between 350 up to about 372. We noticed that it was trading pretty much in between this channel for about a month. And, for me to put money into it, for me to start trading Netflix stock, I wanted to see a break out of this channel and a strong push up back to the $400 price point range. So now that we saw this break out of this channel, we saw the pop up to about $300 and $82 per share. Right? And now we're seeing a slow pullback back down on the stock. What I want to see is it bounce on this new support level at about 375, 373, and for it to continuously push up from there. And that's when I'm going to end up putting money into Netflix. Because remember, guys, whenever a stock breaks out of a resistance point, that resistance point becomes a new support level. And that's exactly what we want to see for Netflix, right? And we already see a green candlestick starting to form here, from the aftermarket hours on Friday. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Netflix will be able to stay above this 370 price point range and continue to push up there, which will lead to me most likely trading this one in October of 2018. So I'm going to set an alert on Netflix stock at about $376.50 really quickly. And, I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one very, very closely. So, not 7,000. What is that saying? 376 0.5. So we'll set it there at or above. Perfect. So that's the first stock I'm watching in terms of, October of 2018. So another one that I'm going to be watching, especially since the good news that came out about this stock yesterday, right, is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. So for those of you guys that have been paying attention to the markets, we know that Tesla saw a huge shoot up to 387, right? Due to Elon Musk tweeting that the stock's going to go private at $420. That ended up shooting the stock all the way up. And then we saw that he was going to potentially get sued by the SEC. All of these allegations towards him, right? That shot the stock all the way down to 288. Then he went on the Joe Rogan show and he took a hit out of a blunt, right? He started smoking weed on the Joe Rogan show. That shot the stock all the way down to 260, right? And we noticed that from 260, it shot up to about 307, making it a nice swing trade opportunity. And we talked about that and we called that out, on this channel and in the Discord group chat. But now we saw that Tesla was going to get sued, officially by the SEC and Elon Musk officially, which shot the stock again all the way down to 260, where it's, pretty much at a support level here, right? So, there was a bunch of doubts surrounding Tesla and Elon Musk because no one knew whether or not Elon Musk was going to remain CEO. Is he going to leave the company? Is he just going to go to jail? Or, no one really knew what was going to happen. So a bunch of people sold off a ton of Tesla share, right? A Tesla stock, right? Which shot it down to about $42, about 14%. But now that we got the good news yesterday that Tesla, Elon Musk is going to remain the CEO of Tesla, but he's just stepping down from being the chairman of Tesla. This could potentially be a very good thing for the stock because a lot of people that are invested in Tesla and that trade Tesla, they are really just fans of Elon Musk, right? They really like Elon Musk as a CEO. They really like the way, this guy is a visionary for this company. So a lot of people would be scared, in my personal opinion, to be investing in Tesla if Elon Musk isn't the face of that company. So now that he's the face of that company still, he's remaining the CEO. I do believe this is going to be good news for Tesla this upcoming week, and I do think that there's a rebound play, for Tesla stock. So I'm going to be watching it very, very closely pretty much for this entire month, guys, because it's going to be very interesting to see if Tesla's going to be able to get out of this hole that it's dug itself into in terms of the stock, right, due to all the Elon Musk antics. So I'm going to set an alert here, let's say at about $200 and, yeah, 270 roughly. I think that's a good alert here because I really want to see whether or not Tesla's going to bounce on the support level, start to push back up in price, which would give me a good opportunity to get in at about 270, 275, and swing trade it back up to the 300s if it's able to get there. And again, guys, since Elon Musk is staying CEO, I think this is going to be a very, very good thing for people to put more money into Tesla because, again, guys, Elon Musk is the face of Tesla. And without Tesla or without, Elon Musk, I think Tesla is not going to be as good as it potentially could be with Elon Musk due to him being an insane visionary dude and, a great entrepreneur at that. So I'm going to set an alert there. Perfect. We're going to be watching this one very closely for this upcoming week and headed off to the whole month of October in 2018. So another stock that I'm looking to swing trade in the month of October in 2018 is Micron, ticker symbol MU. And this is another stock that has been getting hammered over the past couple of months. And if you guys have been paying attention to the markets, you should know this. And this is mostly due to, memory prices going down, right? And the fear of the trade war, the tariffs from China, right, in China. And, I made a video going into deep detail on Micron's previous earnings report and the whole outlook, on my opinion, with Micron. So if you guys want to check that out, it's a couple of videos back, and I'll have a card right up here going into deeper detail on Micron. But just to sum it up, guys, Micron stock has been getting hammered again, like I said, due to the tariffs, due to the trade war, due to the memory prices going down, because memory is what Micron does, right? They produce NAND and they produce DRAM. That's their two main memories that they produce, right? And, the prices of these memories have been going down, which has been creating a lot of fear for investors. And that's pretty much why Micron stock has been going down. But, Micron is a very cyclical business, right? We know this. This is something that's very obvious and evident in terms of the stock's price. And, since it's gone down about 30%, right, I do expect Micron to, slowly start to push back up, especially due to the earnings report that it just had. We saw the earnings per share up. We saw a lot of other metrics do very well. And, like I said, go check out that earnings report video I did for Micron. Don't want to go into too much detail in this particular video, but, Micron stock, guys, it seems like it's slowly consolidating and recovering since that earnings report came out. We saw the low at about $41. Now we're seeing some consolidation on the EMA line and on the 50-day SMA indicator. So, by no means is this stock uptrending. This is not a typical stock that we would look at in terms of swing trading, right? But due to, how much it's been getting hammered over the past couple of months, and due to the good earnings report that we did see in terms of Micron, as well as increasing demand for this particular, the products that Micron is offering, I do see this one potentially going back up in price, maybe into the $50 range, maybe to 55, 53, 54, something like that, right? But in terms of technical analysis, guys, Micron is still downtrending in price. It's still trading below the EMA. Well, not as of now, but over the past couple of weeks, it was trading below the EMA, trading below the 50-day SMA indicator, and it's trading below the 180 SMA indicator. But like I said, guys, it's slowly starting to see some consolidation over the past couple of trading days, right? It's been right around $44, $45. So this is a good sign that Micron could be consolidating, finding a new support level, and slowly wanting to push up in price. But what we really want to keep an eye on, guys, and what's really going to, dictate where I think Micron is going to be going is this 180-day SMA indicator, right? We notice this is a strong resistance point from the past. We notice it got rejected here and here on this 180 SMA indicator. So if Micron is able to break out of this 180 SMA indicator and get into the 50s, right, into the $50 price point range, I think this one's going to be a very good trade for this month and heading up into maybe December, November, for the next couple of months, right? Again, due to the huge beating it's taken, due to the good earnings report that they had, and due to the increasing demand for, the memory, right? So Micron, guys, very, very very interesting company to say the least. Very interesting to see what they're going to be able to do for their next earnings report and to see where the stock is going to be going. So I'm going to set another alert here at about $50 because I do want to get alerted once Micron does, and if it does, break above the 180 SMA indicator. So there, boom, we have an alert at $50. We have an alert here at $54.50. So I'm going to be very interested to see if that ends up playing out. So just to throw an ETF into this particular video, and I know I talk about this one in many of my videos, but I have new viewers every single day, so DGAS is another one that I'm looking to trade for this upcoming month. And out of the ETFs that I do trade, I think this one does have the most potential for a 1 to 2 to 3 week swing trade. And we noticed that DGAS, guys, has been getting hammered over the past couple of weeks, right? From $25 all the way down to about $16 low. That opened up close to 45% potential for profit for this ETF. And for those of you guys that do not know what this ETF is, it's a natural gas-based ETF, meaning that whenever this commodity right here, /NG, this particular future natural gas is going up in price, DGAS is going down in price. It's selling off like we saw from the DGAS chart. But whenever natural gas is going down in price, DGAS is going up in price. So like I mentioned and like I talked about in my previous video and my previous different videos talking about DGAS, right? This one is still downtrending in its price due to natural gas still being on this uptrending pattern like we see here. We noticed that it's having trouble getting below this 50-day SMA indicator. We saw the big sell-off a couple of days ago here, and we talked about that in one of my previous videos as well, and I was saying this could be a potential good day trade for UGAS, which is the inverse. Due to the huge sell-off, I was expecting a little bounce back the next day, but we bounced back all the way the next day up to about 308. So my call out was right in that matter, but we had difficulty breaking above the 308 resistance, which is very good for, this new channel that is forming in natural gas, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But we noticed that it went up to 308, and now we're seeing another pullback in natural gas's price, and it's having difficulty again breaking below this 50-day SMA indicator, which is critical in what we want to see before we do get into DGAS as a swing trade, right? And I was talking about this in my previous video, just to make it short here, that natural gas is looking like it's making a new channel between 297 and 308. That's what it's looking like it's doing. And we noticed that it's done similar things in the past, right? It's made a channel here from about 290 up to about $3. It was trading between this channel for a couple of weeks, right? And then once we saw the break below that channel, that's when DGAS ended up being a phenomenal swing trade, right? And again, check this out, guys. This channel here was formed. We noticed from 290 up to about 297 to $3. It was trading between there for a couple of weeks. And then once it broke below this support level at 290, that was a phenomenal swing trade for DGAS as well. So pretty much what I'm saying here, guys, is that this seems like it's forming a new channel, right? It could be trading between here for God knows how long, but once it breaks below this 297, this 295 support level, and especially below this 50-day SMA indicator, I do see this one running back down in price, which means DGAS, right, will end up being a phenomenal swing trade. So I'm going to set an alert here on DGAS, and I'm already invested in this one. For those of you guys that don't know that, I'm in at about $18 with a very small position, right? But I'm going to set an alert here for about $20. Let me do that very quickly for you all. Is at or above $20. Right, and that's going to give me an alert once it's above the EMA and once it's pushing back up in price. And I always take small positions starting out so then I can scale into them. And if it doesn't go my way initially, meaning the stock or the ETF goes down in price, I wouldn't lose as much money as I would have lost, right, if I went in all the way with my full position size right off the bat. So that's pretty much what I try and tell people and teach people on this channel. Just go in very small, guys. Let's say you take $2,000 positions normally. Go in with $400 or $500 at first and slowly scale into it that way. So that's why I'm watching DGAS in October of 2018. And the final stock that I'm looking to trade for this upcoming month in October of 2018 is J&J Johnson & Johnson. This is actually one that I talked about in my previous top 5 stocks I'm swing trading. This was the September edition, the September video. And I'm pretty much looking to continue to add more money into J&J because I do believe when I talked about that in my September video, you guys can go back and check it out, but I think it was right around here at about 130 or something, maybe 133. And I took a position in J&J there, right, roughly around here. And again, you guys can go check out that video, right, to see exactly where I was talking about it. But, since then, guys, it's been playing out beautifully. Just look at this chart, guys. We saw the big sell-off from 151 down to about 120, right? And from there, we've been pushing up in price. We broke above the EMA, the 180 SMA, and the 50-day SMA, all things that we like to see in terms of an uptrend pattern starting to form. And from there, we've been seeing healthy push-ups to higher highs, right, ensuring that uptrending pattern. And then we've been seeing healthy corrections, which is what a stock needs to see, guys. We love seeing these healthy corrections because these open up entry points for us, right? And like I said, I got in right around here in my J&J trade from last month, right? And I'm still holding on to those shares. So I got him there, right? And from there, pushed up again, another higher high. Then we saw another healthy correction. And now we pushed up all the way to 143, another higher high. And what are we noticing now? The same exact thing is happening. We're pulling back, healthy correction, right? And I'm waiting for this one to bottom out and slowly start to curl back up before I do add more money into my position with J&J. And for those of you guys that don't know, J&J, it's one of the longest lasting companies in the American economy, right? This one's a huge company. It's more of a safe investment in my personal opinion, right? And if you're swing trading this one long term, guys, you're also collecting dividends along with this. So don't quote me on this, but I think J&J has about a 4% dividend yield, a 3 to 4% dividend yield, which is very great, right? Very great. And if you do hold this one over a couple of quarters and you're continuously adding more money into it, you're going to be getting pretty nice dividends on your trade / investment, right? So, you know, very simple, guys. This is a very textbook pattern, and it fits exactly my swing trading criteria and one of my swing trading strategies of, you know, buying into the dip on uptrending patterns on healthy pullbacks, right? And that's exactly what I'm doing here. And I'm going to be waiting, again, like I said, for the bottom off and the slow curl up here. We could see a couple more red days here. Who knows, right? No one really knows what's going to happen, but I'm just waiting for that bottom out. So I'm just going to set an alert. Let's say I'm going to set one alert here at about $139. Let me create that alert very quickly. 139 is at or above $139, and I'm going to set another alert here at about $140. Let's see. Maybe like 140. Yeah, maybe like 140.5, right? So the alerts aren't too close together. But yeah, anyway, so that's pretty much it for the video, guys. We're looking at Tesla, Micron, J&J, DGAS. I threw my favorite ETF in there at the moment, which is DGAS. And we're also going to be looking at, what's the other one that I talked about? Netflix, right? So those are the 5 stocks / ETFs that I'm watching for October in 2018. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram and follow the Discord group chat as well as the Facebook group. I'm telling you guys, those communities are great. We're talking every single day there. And that's pretty much how you can get in contact with me on a day-to-day basis, and I answer everybody and I respond to everybody, and you know, that's the best way to get in contact with me. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about these stock picks. Let me know what stocks are you watching for this upcoming month. Let me know what stocks are you looking to trade for this upcoming month, and make sure to do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. Do not buy or sell based off of my opinion or anybody else's opinion out there, because that's not how you're going to become a self-sufficient trader / investor over time. And that's the whole entire goal and idea of this channel and me bringing you guys this diligent daily content, right? So again, hopefully everybody out there found value in this video. I hope you guys have a great end of your weekend, and I hope you guys have a great trading week. This upcoming week, let's start off October on a strong note. Let's kill it, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Let's make some money today. Peace.